The one thing that watching the movie, The Chosen, if you've not watched the movie, please go and watch it. You are missing a lot, go and watch it. So one thing that The Chosen movie did for me was it made me pay attention to some apostles of Christ that I did not really used to pay attention to before, right? Mary Magdalene is one of them. Before for me, she was just there. There was nothing much, to see or know about her, right? But it was watching the movie The Chosen that made me realize that Magdalene she played a very big role, a very huge role in the lives of the apostles and also in Jesus's public ministry. She was very, very essential. She was very, very instrumental to his public ministry. Sometimes I even wonder how the disciples would have coped if Mary Magdalene was not there, given that she was always there, she was always present at most times at very, very critical points and very critical issues. You find Mary Magdalene there. She followed Christ everywhere in his public life. She was there at the foot of the cross when he was dying, and even on the day of the resurrection, she was the first person to discover that Christ was not in the tomb, and she was the first person that he appeared to. Okay, so Mary Magdalene played a very, very huge role. She was very instrumental. Her story inspires me so much, particularly because of her past. We all know her past. We all know who she was before she met Christ. The girl was a baddie. Mary was a baddie, right? It's a very, very common thing in our Christian life to be held back by our past, by whatever evil or bad we've done in the past. We most sometimes let it hold us back, and we don't get to see Christ extending His hands of mercy towards us, right? But then it's a good thing to know that amongst the apostles of Christ was a lady called Mary Magdalene who had a shady past, but then she, encountered Christ. She allowed Christ come into her life, and Christ changed her life, and she went on to become, to be a very instrumental apostle, and also went on to become the first female apostle of Christ, right? So this is something inspiring, something that we should look up to, and we should learn from. Okay, so remember her feast day is July 22nd.